Hello guys, I'm Shivan Sultan here with a few tips about how to be a successful BTech aspirant and BTech holder. So 1/3 of college freshmen plan to major in science and engineering, while about 8% of all first year students intend to concentrate in engineering paper. So some of these engineering students are destined to land major leaderships role in worldwide, and while others are so every field has its laser lights. So we were interested in finding out what current engineering students could do to put themselves on the fast track to career success. So here are his best tips, and most of which would work for any career aspiring college student. The first of all, identify the people who inspire you and find out what makes them tick. That is, if you love Apple products and Steve Jobs may be your idol, or perhaps you love the Segway and its creator, Tim Cameron, so you can easily find out a lot of information about Jobs and Cameron, or just about any other prominent persons in technology. So use it to look into what's helped these people and their companies become so successful. So then illuminate their good traits in your personal, your scholastic and professional life. This is the first tip. So second tip is develop a portfolio on your projects. That is, participate in every hands-on experimental learning opportunity that a balanced schedule allows. This way, you will have something unique to show a prospective employer when you graduate, while other students will only be able to list their courses. So in addition, you will be far more likely to retain the knowledge and you have gained in classes, because you will be applying it and in the process boosting your communication and interpersonal skills. The third one is learn the value of networking. When it comes to being a leader, whom you know is almost as important as what you know. So attend lectures on your campus and introduce yourself to the speakers, and check with your school's alumni associations to get a list of alumni from your program who want to connect with undergraduates. So it will make you keep in connect and contact with your former students and former colleagues of your institutions. In addition to email, you can use the social media tools to connect online. But remember, there is no substitute for a traditional face-to-face meeting. So if you can find a way to meet in person, that's always the best. And next is work in team as much as you can. Whether it's creating a solar-powered car, or participating in a sport, or writing for the school paper, getting involved with organizations that requires a team effort. So it will produce the greater results. Throughout your career, you can be sure you will work in teams, and the skills you develop in schools will help you to lead teams when you become a graduate. So seek informal leadership roles is also very important. That is, you are always a leader, whether you are officially in charge of a team or not. Sounds counterintuitive, but you can lead from any positions in an organization by influencing how people work together and how they make decisions. So usually people think that the leader is the president or the manager, but it's wrong. If you learn how to recognize and deal with various leadership styles from any positions in a team, you will be seen as a leader when you take on your first job or internship. And next one is find your flaws and fix them. It's very important while you are going to make your career so successful. So as with any skill, leadership needs constant improvement. That is, when you are part of a team, or try to create a way to get feedback from team members and group leaders and professors. So when you have concrete feedback on how people view you, and you can work to improve your skills, including communications and leadership. And not only that, in addition, you will learn how to accept it. And it also help you to learn how to give constructive criticism. That is very important to mold your career. Criticism is a very important part to mold and polish your career. So that's absolutely necessary for your future career too. And next one is take a business class. That is, as an engineer, it's not enough for you to be technically proficient. you need to have business savvy. Because if you are going to be a leader, or you need to understand what a P&L, that is also known as an income statement, but read organization charts and know how to negotiate contracts and be familiar with the myriad other functions that every top engineer needs to know. Otherwise, you won't understand what to do when an account or lawyer will come to you in front of your science saying about such structure and organizational charts. So a business course or two can take you a long way, and these classrooms are very important for your structure, rise your career and mold and polish your career. So these classes are often easier to pass than your calculus mock. This is very important for your career. And moving to the next point, that is make your summers productive. That is, employers place tremendous value on practical experience. So seek out internship opportunities actively and early in your academic career. So you have to try to demonstrate through your internships a series of evolving leadership experiences and use the internships to build your portfolio of actual projects and products. So new graduates who can show a commitment to using this summer to continue to learn are always viewed and is more seriously a prospective employer that will help to gain more and more in your career. So you have to keep always this in mind. And next one is recruit and develop your personal board of assets. That is, as an undergraduate student or aspirants, you might feel alone when confronted with hard decisions. And of course, about the courses to take and jobs or to apply for, or even balancing schoolwork and your personal profile or personal life. So you won't feel alone, and if you develop a personal board of directors just for you. So just as a company has a board that guides you from the organizations, and you can structure your board with professionals from organizations and companies, as well as former teachers and knowledgeable family friends too. So in spite of all these points, the extra point you always have to remember is that be sure to nurture your board of directors. That is, keep in touch with them, provide them regular updates, ask them for guidance, and be sure to thank them for any help they provide. And don't be afraid of conflicting advice. It's not fair for to model your career. You always have to thankful to your seniors and your boss what help they have provided to you. So if members and other suggestions, you will also have the occasions to balance off one idea against another and make your own decisions. And just like at a real company, it's a very important thing. So finally, there is a 5-step tip for you. That is, tomorrow's leaders will have to communicate effectively across international borders and be familiar with other cultures. So develop some proficiency in another language, travel abroad or meet students from other cultures. That is, start globalizing right at your college. It's very important. So keep all these tips in your mind and please polish your career and become a great successful BTech aspirant or any kind of aspirants. You can be a cool and successful aspirant with all these tips. And I hope that it will so helpful to you to mold your career and polish your career. So that's all for this summer. Stay tuned with us for more news and updates. Thank you for watching. Subscribe our channel. I will see you with the next few days with more tips and tricks. Thank you.